Students, today we will take our next poem, How to Tell Wild Animals by Carolyn Wells. How to Tell Wild Animals. As the title itself suggests that this is a poem about wild animals. This is a beautiful poem by Carolyn about the strange habits and strange behavior of some wild animals. Actually, this is a humorous poem which suggests some dangerous ways to identify or to tell about a particular wild animal. In this poem, the poet has explained the characteristic of various wild animals. She is introducing the reader to various kinds of animals like Asiatic lion, Bengal tiger, bear, and many more. She has introduced them one by one in a very funny way, in a very humorous way. The poet is telling the readers that how they can recognize or identify various animals in the jungles of the East. So poem goes like this. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the East, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it's the Asian lion. Or if sometime when roaming round a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. These are the two stanzas of this poem that we will take today. Rest we will see in the next video. In the first stanza, the poet has described about the Asiatic lion. How to tell wild animals means in this poem, the poet has told human beings that how we can identify or how we can tell which animal is this. This is very simple, or this is the easiest poem of your reader. Everybody knows about Asiatic lion, everybody knows about Bengal tiger, everybody knows about bear and all. Only just by looking we can recognize them. Then also that is why I told you in the beginning that it's a humorous poem. It's an interesting poem, funny poem. In the first stanza, the poet suggests that if a large and tawny beast in the jungle advances towards us, advances means comes towards us, tawny means yellowish brown in color. If a large and tawny beast, it comes towards us in the jungles of East, and if it roars at us so strongly that we can die out of fear, then it is an Asiatic lion. Means immediately we should be able to recognize that this is a lion. If it roars and just by roaring we can die out of fear, and this is common. If a lion is roaring at you, nobody will laugh, isn't it? Everybody will die out of fear. This is what is a humor in this stanza. We can identify it when it roars at us and we are dying with fears. The poet says that if you notice that the lion is roaring, then definitely it's coming towards you, and it is a large and tawny beast, then definitely it is a lion. Now in the second stanza, the poet has described about a Bengal tiger. A tiger has a black strip on a yellow skin and is always ready to eat its victim. The poet says that while roaming in the jungle, we come across a wild beast that is yellow in color. A noble voiced beast greets you. Noble means very simple by heart, very kind by heart. Wild beast. Now you can see the satire here. And the first word suggests that it's noble, and the second, the poet says wild beast. Greets means welcomes you in the jungles of east, and with a black strips on a yellow body or on a yellow ground. Just notice if he eats you, and the poet says that if you notice that he kills you and eats you up, then it means that you have seen Bengal tiger. This simple rule may help you learn that Bengal tiger to discern. Discern means to recognize, to identify. If you are roaming in the jungles of east and you see that a noble wild animal is coming towards you, it's greeting you, and the feature of that animal is black strips with yellow ground, and then he is ready to eat you, then definitely it would be a Bengal tiger. It means the poet is making a fun here that a tiger will never leave you. If you meet with a tiger, he will not leave you. Then what is the sense of saying that it will eat you and you can identify? You will not get any time to identify any particular wild animal. Immediately as the animal meets with you, he will definitely eat you or he will definitely try to kill you. So these are the two stanzas of this poem. Rest we will do in the next video. Thank you, students.